Welcome to this edition of Team Talk with Tanya. I'm your host, Tanya Winters Buford, one of the District Family Engagement Liaisons for the Department of Family and Community Empowerment. Today we are at the SAFE Center at Dr. Ronald E. McNair Senior High School. What is the SAFE Center? It stands for Student and Family Engagement, and it is only the second one in DeKalb County. It is a wonderful space to be in, and I hope that you all will stay tuned for more of the SAFE Center. I have with me today Ms. Denise Revels. Ms. Revels is the Director of Wraparound Services for the DeKalb County School District, and she is one of the progenitors of the project for the SAFE Center. Ms. Revels, welcome.
Thank you.
What is the SAFE Center and how did we get here to establish such a thing as today?
Wow. So the SAFE Center is actually part of the National Community School Model, where we provide comprehensive services to students and families at the local school in order to maintain student engagement, increase attendance, reduce the dropout rate, and serve the basic needs of our families. And so part of the work that we're doing here at the SAFE Center, it's about collaboration with our partners, both internally and externally with large corporations like State Farm, and then smaller community partners like our local churches.
So we are in one of the many rooms here in the SAFE Center, and it is called the Zen Den. So I've got my stress ball right here because this is the room that you come in to chill out, for students to be able to de-escalate, and or parents if we have them in the building. I see so much positive imagery and positive messaging here. What was the thought process behind establishing this space and choosing the images that you did?
So part of what we wanted to do at the SAFE Center is to create a warm and welcoming environment for our community. Since COVID, we have unfortunately seen an increase in problematic behavior, and we wanted students not to be penalized, but to have a good, safe place in the building to come to decompress, and then to be able to restore themselves, regain their composure, and return to class. And so with that in mind, we were very intentional about selecting positive imagery. We wanted the students to see themselves everywhere they look. So when you walk through our hallway, you'll see mirrors in there, and over it says, "Take time to reflect." Because we want our students to look at themselves, see the wonderful people that they are, the wonderful adults that they're going to become. And then we also have pictures of the students all throughout the SAFE Center, because we want the students to always look at themselves and see that they are great and wonderful people and that we believe in them here at the SAFE Center. And so our goal here really was to focus on social emotional learning and to see how we could tap into those soft skills for our community, for our parents, and for our students as we provide services through the SAFE Center.
I certainly want to thank you for your partnership, and we had conversation early on about why it was important to have a parent hub, a specific space for parents to be able to come and receive services, get resources, and have programs. And I thank you for honoring the parents with the space that we have in here. Now let me ask you this. Is there another SAFE Center? I believe there is another SAFE Center. Can you tell us where that's located? And if there are plans to create more SAFE Centers within DeKalb County School District?
Sure. We have a SAFE Center right now at Cross Keys High School. And our population at Cross Keys is very diverse, very different from the population here at McNair. We have over 90% of the population up there that's bilingual. They speak Spanish. Right. And so we've been able to pour a lot of bilingual services into that SAFE Center up there. And so what we want to do is not create a one-size-fits-all type of SAFE Center, but we really want to conduct needs assessments in the community to determine the needs of that specific community and how we can best partner with them to fill in those gaps and serve their needs. And so we also have some SAFE Centers that are on the horizon at Martin Luther King High School, Redan High School, Stone Mountain High School, Towers High School. So what we're looking at is building out a SAFE Center, one per region, throughout the district to support the region ultimately is what our goals are.
Well, thank you so much. I know that I feel very zen and chilled out. We were just talking about that. When we come into the building to come to work in this center, there is an energy here that is calming, that is positive, and that allows us to feel like we're at home. So I know that the students feel it as well, as I've conversed with many of them throughout the time that we've been pulling this together. And today is game day, and it has been absolutely amazing to be a part of this wonderful venture. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure working with you, and I'm looking forward to our continued partnership.
Thank you. We are here in the Parent Hub, which is a satellite of the District Family and Community Engagement Center called the Impact Hub. In this space inside of the SAFE Center, we will have parent programming, GED programs. We'll have 2 generational programs like we had last night. We had a digital literacy workshop where students and parents alike came to learn more about digital literacy, to bridge that divide, and they got an opportunity to take home a free laptop. And so it's equally important to have a space in the SAFE Center that parents feel welcome to come into. We have all types of resources from books, free books to give away to elementary, middle, and high school students. We have supports and resources like school supplies. We also have books that parents can use to check out so students can get caught up on their work. And we intentionally created a space for young children because many of our parents in the community have small children. We want them to feel welcome when they come into the Parent Hub, as well as any high school students that we have who also have children who may need to come to workshops where their little ones can be kept busy. So this is the Parent Hub. We hope to see you here visiting us inside of the Ronald E. McNair High School SAFE Center. And now we're talking with Dr. Deborah Moore-Sanders, who is our Deputy Superintendent and who leads the Division of Student Equity and Empowerment. Dr. Moore-Sanders, welcome.
Thank you.
This has been a great and amazing day and a long time coming. Can you share with our viewers what was the impetus behind creating any of the SAFE centers?
Well, I can tell you, first of all, thank you for just what you do.
Thank you.
And I will share with you that one of the things that has been very passionate for me is to eliminate barriers to student achievement. And so over a period of time, what we've done is work with our principals, listen to what they tell us, listen to the challenges that the children are bringing to school. This district is such a diverse district, and the needs of the children are vast. So one of the things that we did is listen to Region 1, especially the Cross Keys cluster. We were able to open a SAFE center there because there were needs of hunger, there were needs, parenting needs, there were needs of families who needed outside resources that didn't know how to go about getting them. And so the McNair cluster was another region that was in a high need. This region really, I think when people look around and they see homes, they make assumptions of who lives in those homes.
Right.
And they make assumptions about what people can afford. And so as we talk to principals and staff and even students, they tell us that it's difficult to focus at school when I'm hungry. There's not enough food at home. Sometimes I don't eat because my siblings need to eat. And so we know that, I mentioned earlier that a strong school needs a strong community.
Yes.
And a strong community produces a strong school. So the impetus behind a SAFE center is to bring the resources to the people. If we can bring what families need in the areas where they can access it, then the children are stronger, the families are stronger, we can address their needs, we can provide the resources, then the children can learn. That's my issue. You cannot teach a kid, I've said this many times, if you don't address the basic needs, the children are not going to learn. Education is not going to be the priority for them. If we want education to be a priority, then we got to meet the needs of the kids. So that's how we came about with our SAFE Center.
Absolutely. Now, I have been here working with your team or our team because we're a part of the same division for weeks. And I know while you knew everything that was going on, the team kept you away for a reason. And I just need to know today when you walked these halls, when you saw all of this hard work and dedication, what did you think?
I can tell you, you think like the A-team. It is a wonderful thing when a plan comes together.
Yes.
So my team, we've talked about the vision. So I knew what was coming into this center. I knew that they would have this Zen space in order to provide therapeutic services. I knew there would be a clothing closet. I knew that there would be a food pantry. I knew the Student Success Center would be here. But to actually see everything come together, I knew we would have pictures of these children who go to this school on the wall, but not blown up to the size that they are. So I can tell you coming in, they were adamant. Do not come to this center. They fill me in every day. We got it, we know what's, yes, okay, y'all got this, yes. So it was phenomenal. It is, I would say, to see the expression on the children's faces, to see my own expression. I'm like a happy mama.
Yes.
A mama hen where her team and the children
Yes.
have come together and put everything in place.
And I can say, you know, I speak for the families that I represent in family and community empowerment and say, you know, as the deputy director, deputy superintendent, and the director over the equity and empowerment division, there's so much that you have to do and could be doing other than fostering this type of environment. And so I know I speak for the families when I say thank you. I've been here for the food bank and other things that we've had to take place. Helping parents. This Friday we have a pop-up coffee for the community. It's going to be kind of drive-by, and so many great things coming out of this center for this school, for the cluster, and for the region. So Dr. Deborah Moore-Sanders, I thank you for your vision and for your leadership.
You are so welcome, and I can just tell you the partnership with everyone. I am glad that parent and family engagement is right back home.
Yes.
Very glad that you all are. Strong partnerships, and all I know is there are greater things to come just from this work. This is, people see the walls and they see the vision.
Yes.
But there's a lot of work that still has to be done. And so we're taxing teens, we are pulling families. We're gonna be pulling families because they gotta work too.
Yes.
Just so that we can do what we can do. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.